With the Omen Paths update, I'm pretty sure Eerie Aura's got exactly what it needed to be competitive and standard. Hey everybody, it's your boy, Mr. J, here with another video. If you could take the time to like, comment, subscribe, you know, the typical YouTube algorithm stuff, anything to help boost the channel and get more of you guys watching, I really do appreciate it. But enough with the chitter chatter. Let's get into this deck. Eerie Auras. This is a classic deck that came about around time from Duskmourn because a lot of the cards in the deck are Duskmourn staples. Optimistic Scavenger, which every time we cast an enchantment gives us +1/+1 counters. Gremlin Tamer, whenever we cast an enchantment, we get the red 1/1 Gremlin creature tokens, and then the Enduring Innocence and Enduring Curiosity, both creatures that draw us cards, and they're enchantment creatures that trigger our abilities, as well as when they die they come back onto the battlefield as enchantments, so they have ways of triggering our spells twice, so that's really good. Some of our new includes from the Omen Pass are going to be the Wonderweave Aerialist, probably our best target for most of our enchantments and our +1/+1 counters, because she naturally has Ward 2, and whenever she's modified she has flying. And modified just means whenever an equipment auras you control or counters on a creature. Another include that we have from Omen Pass would be the Generous Betty Ray. When she enters, she's going to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, so another way to modify her creatures, as well as when she attacks, a target modified creature you control gains lifelink until the end of the turn. We actually have a decent amount of lifelink in the deck, so we have a pretty good matchup against any aggro strategies with that. Our removal package being Sheltered by Ghosts, another aura enchantment that when it enters it exiles target non-land permanent opponent controls until the aura leaves. It gives our creatures +1/+0 lifelink and Ward 2. So obviously if we put this on the Wonderweave Aerialist, she'll have Ward 4, flying, +1/+0, and lifelink. Pretty good, pretty good. Another one of our removal pieces that's also an enchantment is going to be Unable to Scream. Most people used to run Ossification, but once that rotated, had to find a better piece, and I think Unable to Scream just fits that category. It's enchant creature, it makes them lose all their abilities and becomes a toy artifact creature with base power and toughness 0/2. So not only does it get rid of the big creatures so that way we can swing in, but it also takes care of any pesky abilities that might be getting in our way. Shards Mage's Rescue, another aura that has flash, and when it enters it gives our creatures hexproof, so it's a little bit of protection as well as giving it +1/+1. Ethereal Armor, just a way to make our creatures really big because it gives them +1/+1 for each enchantment we control, as well as giving it first strike. I'm pretty sure that covers the main deck, so we'll go into the mana base. We obviously are running Valgaboss Lair. It's an enchantment land with hexproof. We get to choose a color when it enters. Fountain Port, Blood Farm, Verge, Islands, Plains, and then we have some interesting Ishgard, the Holy Sea, the Faith and Grief Adventure side. Return up to 2 target artifacts or enchantment cards from your graveyard to your hand. Usually pretty good to grab our Unable to Scream, our Sheltered by Ghosts, maybe even Ethereal Armor if our creatures die. And then we also run the Planet Land Adasia, Windswept Bastion. It can copy target and enchantments we control, except it's legendary. We can only activate it as a sorcery, so we have ways of copying some of our enchantments. So that is Eerie Auras for you. So let's take it into Arena and see how we do. Eerie Auras going up against Chilly Knight, the pack leader. Let's get it, Chilly. I think we can keep her. It looks pretty decent. Verge for our opponent. Well, we're going to play Plains to go ahead and get down our Scavenger. Pasture. Looks like our opponent might be on the same plan as us. So we're going to play a Valgaboss Lair, naming blue. +1/+1 counter, and then move to combat, swing for 2. Hold up a Shards Mage's rescue just in case they have some removal. I take it back. I think our opponent is running control, so we're gonna play the Fountain Ports. Can't cast the Enduring Innocence. We don't have the white mana for it, and we're just gonna attack. Can't counter our spells if we don't cast any spells. Opponent. What you gonna do? Stock up. Sounds good. Look through 5, grab 2. Play land. Pass turn. Alright, well we're gonna play that Plains. Go ahead and cast an Enduring Innocence. We'll put the counter on the Optimistic Scavenger. And then move to combat, swing for 3. Pass the turn. What's the opponent gonna do? Play a land, pass the turn? Plays a land. White Oversight to get rid of our innocence. Okay. Play the island. Move to combat. Attack. On attacks, let's cast the Enduring Curiosity. Throw that Scavenger. Deal 4. Draw a card. And pass the turn. Another Verge. Ah, it's the Synthesizer deck. Resolve. Scry 2. And then probably cast a 3-drop spell so that way they can get a Construct. Realm Sketchings. They're going to create a copy. Okay. When it enters, they'll grab the Enduring Curiosity. But what we're going to do is Shard Mage's rescue the Enduring Curiosity. And we will put a counter on the Optimistic Scavenger. They get a Construct. Well, I think we got it because we're just going to Shelter by Ghosts. Targeting Optimistic Scavenger. 2 triggers. We'll put... I think we're just gonna take the Synthesizer. Yep, the GGs. We got the GGs. Playing some Eerie Auras against our IRN MHLR. Not sure how you want me to say that, so I'm just not gonna try. I think we can keep her. We'll play the Verge, pass the turn. Dogablah Slayer naming blue. Opulent Palace for our opponents. They're playing Sultai. Blue in the March. Okay. We'll get down the Holy City as a land and then go ahead and cast Gremlin Tamer. Try and make tokens. Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. Well, that makes this decision easy. Sheltered by Ghosts. Targeting the Gremlin Tamer. 2 triggers. Create my Gremlins. Get the Slasher. And then move to combat. Swing for 3. Pass turn. Opponents. Looking over our stuff. Cathar's parting to just target the sheltered by ghosts, okay. And then a fairy dream thief. They're gonna surveil. Putting a blood gas into the graveyard. Sounds good. Do we sheltered by ghosts again, or do we just go ahead and aerialist? I think we're just gonna get down the aerialist. Use the gremlin as a chump blocker and have shard mages as a backup and pass the turn. We'd rather have the sheltered by ghosts on the aerialist than the gremlin tamer, so. Blood gas makes his return. Cracks their passage. Okay. Attacks with the slasher. We're gonna block. With our gremlin. Okay. Shame enters, target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of the turn. Let's see who he targets. Gremlin tamer. Shard mage's rescue. There we go, and then we were going to continue to shelter by ghosts, targeting the aerialist, make another gremlin, hit the slasher. Alright, then move to combat. Let's swing both of them. Opponent blocks with their Dream Thief. And then we're gonna end the turn. Swings for 2. No blocks. They want the blood gas to die so that way they can trigger this soul inversion, so we're not gonna let that happen. Rot Curse Rakshasha. Art Form Harvester. Oh, perfect timing. Let's play Vagabond's Lair, naming White. Get a gremlin. And then we're gonna go ahead and we Ethereal Armor or we Betty Ray? I think we're gonna Betty Ray. Betty Ray targeting the aerialist. I'm gonna swing, I think just the aerialist. Yeah. Hit you for 4. Pass the turn. Opponent. Rubble Belt Maverick. Surveil 2. Keeps them both on top. Scoops it up. We got there. GG's. Playing some Eerie Auras up against Benjacor the Fervent. Or Benjacor. However you say it. I'm not sure. I think we can keep. There it is. Play a Verge. Pass the turn. Astronaut. Play the island, play a Gremlin Tamer. Opponent plays another mountain. Gonna kill our Gremlin Tamer. Nope. Shock Brigade. Let's get down the plains and we're just going to wait and see if they try any removal or anything. If not, we might just do the Shard Mage's Rescue as a combat trick. Three Tree City, naming Goblin. Trying to get their ramp on. Shock Brigade again. Moves to attackers. Swings. Resolve. We're gonna Shard Mage's Rescue the Gremlin's Hammer. Shard Mage's Rescue the Gremlin's Hammer. Do it twice. Just as nice. And done messed up there, didn't ya? All the oh, it's got Menace too. So all the blockers. Didn't even kill our gremlin. That wasn't smart. Ah, and then we draw the Optimistic Scavenger. We're gonna play a Deja. And yeah, we might as well get down the Optimistic Scavenger. And move to combat. Swing with the Tamer. Hit you for 4. Pass turn. Another mountain for our opponents, and then it's Krinko. Doesn't have haste, thank God. No blocks, we'll take 1 or 2. Another Gremlin's Hammer. Okay. Let us move to combat. Let's try a combat trick here. If they don't block, oh, they decide not to block. We're gonna draw 3 cards. Yay, 3 cards. 1, a 2, a 3. Perfect timing. Valgaboss Lair. Naming White. Triggering our stuff. Go ahead and get down there and pass turn. They're going to be able to make a few goblins this turn. Dragonautics Engineer. That's great, 4 goblins. Opponent. Another Shock Brigade. No combat, okay. Well, we just drew the Wonderweave Aerialist, so we're gonna play that. Go ahead and Sheltered by Ghosts, the Aerialist. Get our triggers. Get the Krinko. Throw the Dorks. Play Ethereal Armor. I think we'll wait and cast Ethereal Armor next turn. Move to combat. Swing with everybody. Chump blockers for days, I imagine. pass the turn. Stadium headliner. Producing 6 red mana to activate Engineer. Creates Dragon. Let's see how much damage we're actually taking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7, 11, 12, 13. If we don't block, what you gonna do, opponent? Swings with 1 double strike. We'll block with the Gremlin just to be. Oh wait, it's got menace. No blocks. Take our 2. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Enduring Innocence, so we can draw a card. Well, after, yeah, draw a card. Play the Fountain Court. Play the Optimistic Scavenger. And play Ethereal Armor on the Aerialist. Making her a 10-9. Make some more Gremlins. Also give her another counter. Go to combat. Swing with the Aerialist. And Enduring Curiosity. Yeah, just so. We'll swing with a Gremlin Tamer too. Put the pressure on. Probably best to kill the immobilized creature, since this one's already exhausted all of its abilities. Literally. Optimistic Scavenger trigger. We're going to grow the Scavenger. Make another Gremlin and the turn. Swings with the team. How much are we taking? 1, 2, 5, 6. We're just gonna take 6. Produces 3 red mana to pump the team as much as he can. Okay. You got it. You got it. Seems good. Move to combat, and we're just gonna swing with everything. Oh, nope, they scoop it up. We got there. Good game. Playing some Eerie Auras up against Yeetza McFeetza. Yeetza McFeetza. That's fun to say. We got our Enduring Innocence. We got our Wonderweave Aerialist. We got some removal. I think we can keep. Let's play the Verge and pass the turn. The Algavoss Slayer. We're gonna play the island and get down the Aerialist. Man, it's too early for you to be able to do much about that. Ah, it's a burn deck. Good thing we got lifelink. Gremlin Tamer for our opponent. Well, we're definitely going to get down on the Enduring Innocence. And swing for 2. Pass turn. I imagine the Unable to Scream is probably going to be dead in our hands. So we're not going to be playing a lot of creatures that are going to be worth it. But if we can get something out there so we can trigger our Gremlin Tamer, that'd be nice. Okay. Kills the Enduring Innocence, comes back as an enchantment. Get us sheltered by ghosts. Let's go ahead and Valgavost layer on. Let's go blue. Play the Gremlin Tamer. A Deja. And then move to combat, swing for 2. And we're just gonna pass after that. Opponent's eyeballing our Gremlin Tamer. Probably gonna try and kill it. Oh no, passes the turn. Okay, well, we're going to move to combat, see what they do. Attack. Damage is good. Play the Enduring Curiosity. We're gonna draw like 3 cards. Create the Tamer. Or create the Glimmer, or not the Glimmer, the Gremlin. Get you for 4. Draw 2. Seems good. Play the Verge, pass the turn. Lightning strikes our face. Gotcha. We really need them to play something like a creature or an enchantment so we can use a Shelter by Ghost to get it, so we can get some lifelink. Or something. Alright. Deals 4 damage to target creature. Well, we're gonna destroy it, but you're just gonna benefit us. We're gonna make another Gremlin. And draw a card. Thank you. Thank you, opponent. Let us play probably Valgavost Lair. Yeah, let's Valgavost Lair on white. Create a Gremlin, draw a card. Play the Sheltered by Ghosts, targeting our Aerialist. 2 triggers. Get their room. Then let's move to combat. Swing with the team. Got there. Yeah, they scooped it up. They just weren't fast enough. Playing up against Kashnook with some Eerie Auras. Let's see here. Looks keepable. Play the Verge, pass the turn. Island for our opponent. Storm Chaser's talent. Alright, well, we're going to play the Island and go ahead and get down our Aerialist. We're ready for the VV. If this is the VV deck. We're going to find out here in a little bit. Alamore, Battle Mage Captain, so it's a prowess deck of some sort. Let's go ahead and get down a Deja and creatures you control. Let's go ahead and Sheltered by Ghost. So we can get that going. Saving the Unable to Scream for the inevitable VV. I think that's going to be coming. Hey look, speak of the devil, he shall appear. Unable to Scream. And Ethereal Armor. Move to combat, swing for 6. Gain 6, pass turn. Opponent keeps eyeballing, they don't know what to do with VV commission. And Ward 4, they can't even afford to deal with the Aerialist right now, so we're just gonna cast a bunch of stuff. Eyeballing our thing, swinging for 2. Okay, we're gonna play the Enduring Innocence. Play Planes, meet combat, swing for 7. Opponent's blocking. Maybe trying to do some shenanigans. Not blocking, taking the 7, going to 4. Alright, pass turn. Opponent's thinking. There's Ralph.
Like light. I thirst.
Draw cards. Discard 2. Discarding a sleight of hand and a mountain. Swings for 4. Take our beats. And go ahead and play the planes, move to combat. Just swing with Eerie list. Don't even care about Rao. They're gonna block this time. Play the Enduring Curiosity and pass turn.
I am confident this will work.
Opt. Scry to the bottom, draw a card. I don't think there's a 1-mana spell that's going to be able to take care of the area list. So I'm pretty sure you're going to have to scoop, opponent.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
Slick Sequence. Okay. Drops down for a minute, right back to normal.
I'll just invent a solution.
Discarding 2 lands. Swings with the team. We're just going to take our beats. There's no combat spells in the world that's going to get them to 36. Did a burst lightning on our Enduring Curiosity and then scoops it up. We beat Is It Prowess. Alright. Playing some Eerie Auras up against KK 1701, a veteran brawler. We're gonna have to mulligan. And I think we can keep this. We'll put the Enduring Curiosity back. Play the Verge. Or wait, what's this one say? It enters tap, so we're gonna go ahead and do this one. We're gonna choose blue. There we go, so we can play the Verge and get down our area list. Verge for our opponent as well. Let's go ahead and get down another Verge and play Generous Betty Ray. Giving our lady a counter, swinging. Simulacrum Synthesizer. Play Gremlin Tamer. Move to combat. Swing for 5. Gain some life. Pass the turn. I imagine they're going to play a 3-drop artifact now so they can get their Construct. White Osirite. Awesome. Targeting the Generous Betty White. And we are not going to let that happen, though. What you know about that? Ethereal armor on the aerialist. Moved combat. Let's swing with these two. We'll give the aerialist lifelink. Hit you for 6. And the turn. Repurposing bay for our opponent. Construct and they scoop it up. Well guys, that's Eerie Auras. You're gonna have to tell me what you think down in the comments below. I think the deck does pretty well with the improvements that we made, giving us just that one Wonder Weave Aerialist with a combination of the Sheltered by Ghost. Kind of gives us that Boggles effect, so it's really hard for our opponents to deal with, and it just keeps chipping in for damage, gaining us life. That's just a really good combo. Besides that, I think the deck still runs pretty smooth. You're gonna have to tell me if there's anything you would change or any modifications you would make to the deck in order to make it run differently. Besides that, Mr. J out.